The Sentai Review, episode 148, Back to the Ultramen. Okay, we are back, and we are back to the Ultramen. And we actually have Bill and Shane in on this Ultraman episode.
Guess who's back?
And I'm sorry, I'm still busy. I'm still trying to play Dragon Quest.
That's helping us.
When I pay like $4 for a game on my phone, I'm gonna play it. Goddammit!
When I pay $4, holy shit!
Which Dragon Quest are you playing?
Dragon Quest 1. It's
The
basically
money.
It's an update version of it.
This motherfucker says, when I spend $4, motherfucker, and here I am spending $20 to walk around the Intrepid class.
Well, let's do the whole round the room thing.
Seth Levelsario.
Scott Action Jackson.
Oh yeah, like Bill.
Proto guy.
And Contact.
Hey guys, I know you're about to get your podcast on, so I'll be quick. If at any time you feel like dropping your own opinion into what we're talking about, head on over to fandomnight.com, and all of the contact information for every single one of our shows, including the one you're about to watch, is there. Alright guys, I'll leave you alone.
Okay, we switching Mises here again. So, as we kind of stated, Bill probably would have wanted to be in on the first Ultraman video since we introduced Ultraman, and both me and him saw some of the very first series.
Yeah, I used to watch it.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've cared, to be fair. And Ultraman... Whew! Look, you gotta be a fan of that there Tokusatsu to like Ultraman, because it is some cheesy shit, let me tell you.
Is it because of the time period?
It is. It's because
I hope you like the color silver and gray, because you're going to be seeing a lot of it.
Well, I'm talking about, like, Ultraman does things that were probably really cool in the 70s, but, like, he'll do things like he'll form, like, a blade thing, and he'll throw it, and then it'll hit the monster, and the monster will fall in 2 foam pieces.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just really cheap-looking crap because of the time.
I know of Ultraman, but I've never seen anything. So, I think I remember what he looks like.
Okay, let's.
So you never seen any superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad? Because I think that was Ultraman. Wasn't
No.
it?
Nope, haven't seen it.
Oh no, which one was Ultraman? Because I could have sworn one of them came.
Ultraman.
Oh, it was just Ultraman. Okay, never mind.
But
Yeah,
let's,
Sorry, I'm still lost in my game, not paying too much attention.
let's hop into the Ultraman Ace to see what guys we got in there.
Mostly because it's trying to keep my mind
Father
off the fact
of
that I'm
Ultra?
still starving because
Yeah.
none of us can leave.
Apparently, some of the further in you get some of the past ones, so they couldn't apparently do it chronologically for some reason. But anyway, Father of Ultra, and I guess this is his human form up here, Ken Younger. Let's see,
Younger.
No, it's a younger version. Okay,
The fuck is that?
That's Ultraman.
That's Ultraman.
that's the
Specifically...
a young version of the Father of Ultraman.
So, remember when I said, Ultraman, you gotta be a fan of that there Tokusatsu, because it's cheap 1970s Tokusatsu hero to the hardest core of cheesiness.
Cheaper than Sentai? Because also Sentai
It
came
really
out in the
is
70s.
cheaper
is,
than
yes.
Sentai, yes.
Well, it actually came out before Sentai. Because the first Sentai, Go Rangers, was it?
I know.
75.
And yes,
No.
okay, now maybe not in production-wise, but aesthetically, Ultraman looks the cheapest of most things we have ever reviewed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. That looks like a cheap suit.
Yeah.
Yep. But
Oh.
it's done that way on purpose.
Can I be honest with you? I don't like it.
Well, there you go.
I don't like it. I don't like it that much.
Congratulations, you're not going to like any of this.
He could be right.
Well,
It's kind of rough to sell Ultraman to somebody that doesn't already like it.
Let's be fair.
Yeah.
It's a lot like, to compare him to something, you either like Astro Boy or you think that's really dumb.
Yep.
And Astro Boy has this look about him where you either let it go or you dwell on the fact that he looks like a little boy wearing a diaper.
Yep.
And you're supposed to take that seriously.
With military marching boots.
Military marching boots, Speedo kid.
Well, guess what? I'm never going to let that go.
With an alpha haircut.
You know, I've never cared for Astro Boy, so.
Well, that's what we're getting into here.
Okay.
I've always enjoyed Astro Boy, but only in the episode of Freakazoid where they make fun of him. Because that's hilarious.
But, okay, to be honest with you, after the last episode, this is 100,000 times better. Let's be fair. Let's be fair. Cheap or not, I may not like it that much, but oh my God, this is like 1,000 times better. It's aesthetically pleasing to look at.
Because Ultraman, and because I'm not already burning out on Ultraman, and because the robots have gotten so severely dumb, and everything else we've been doing is starting to really drag on us, which is the reason we've been focusing on episodes, is kind of get our goal back. This guy looks fine. I don't think he looks good for an Ultraman, but he looks like an Ultraman. He's 2.5.
I can get behind that. That's what I was going to give it, to be fair.
I was going to give him a 2.7.
I know what the...
Because he's not quite basic, but like just because the horns kind of throw him a
That's
bit.
what's throwing me.
But otherwise, yeah, no, that's basically
And his
Ultraman.
derp eye thing.
It looks like his pupils.
He's trying to stare at a fly at the end of his nose.
Yep.
I'm giving him a 2.2 for this kid, Ken Younger.
Plus 2.2. There we go. 2.48. Moving on.
I remember what one of the Ultramans looked like, and I think it's. I don't know if it's in this one or.
It
might have been one of the ones that we did for the last Ultraman.
I thought it was the OG one, like the original Ultraman.
All right, Father of Ultra.
What are you, a fucking a fucking matador?
Don't give shit to fucking King Cold.
Yep.
Oh fuck! Oh snap!
What, you didn't realize that was a reference?
Yeah.
Because it is.
Yeah.
Legitimately, in Dragon Ball Z, King Cold is a reference.
Yep.
And if you look at Frieza, look real close, Frieza is a nightmare. Like, literally, he has said, if I remember right, he said in an interview that he had a nightmare and that's how he dreamt up Frieza. But if you really get the looking at Frieza, Frieza has Ultraman features.
Yep.
And Frieza's daddy, bum,
Father of Ultra.
I just thought that they looked like fags.
It was like a total fag.
Krillin?
What? A freaky alien genotype.
No.
Freaky alien genotype.
Yeah, that's what you're looking at. This was
Speaking of which, I think
King
it's a good
Cold
thing that,
is a
we're not going to
reference.
be doing shit tomorrow.
Why is that?
I'll explain later.
Okay.
Next.
Put the cape back on. I'm sorry. With the cape, okay.
yeah, bitch.
I just noticed something. Scott, zoom into the face.
He also is
He has robotic mutton chops.
I'm the champ!
Shit, that gives him an extra point. Robotic.
And actually, now there's an even more extreme reference to Ultraman if you really pay attention in Dragon Ball Z Super, because they finally added that other dude that Akira Toriyama's been working on for years.
Oh yeah, the
Space cop dude.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about
Jaco or Jocko.
Jocko.
Yeah, he got introduced, I think, originally
Oh,
in Resurrection.
yeah.
No,
To be fair-
not Resurrection F. He actually got introduced in I think, Return of Son Goku special that they had. So,
Right, but
Yeah.
he had his own book
Yeah.
for
with
years.
Bulma's sister, right?
Yeah, she appears in it, yes.
Yep.
Next.
Oh, you really are cheap.
I told you.
Point.
I tried to tell
That's
you.
some motherfucking tin foil looking shit going on.
Tinfoil, nothing. Look at the fucking shoulders and the elbows.
Yeah.
They're literally they're bending in the
That's
suit.
a dollar store suit, and it looks like he's got tiny little light bulbs in his eyes.
Look, if you're not
It's
already,
meant to look that way.
if you're not sold on Ultraman from the beginning,
to be fair,
nothing can save it.
I also can look at it and be like, because of the time period, I do add time period into the mix.
Right?
For the time for the early 70s, this probably was fucking badass. You know, okay, let's be fair. I wasn't born in the 70s. This wasn't my show.
Right.
So for me, it looks ridiculous. But let's be fair. I watched 5 color coordinated teenagers, so you know what? It's cool.
Next.
See, with the cape on, he actually looks a lot better.
Yep.
I like the cape.
Yeah, and this image is actually from probably a more present
Can I be
series.
honest with you? That villain guy, he don't look too bad either. He looks pretty cool. I mean, for the early 70s, this is actually kind of impressive.
Well, yeah, but like Scott just said,
Yeah,
that suit is a more updated version.
Yeah, the image is from a more updated, more recent show.
Oh,
so.
okay, never mind. That's probably
But
not
the design is about the same. So.
okay,
Yeah.
well, the design...
No, the design is the exact same.
The design looks cool. I mean, yeah, this isn't too... You know, I figured I was going to, like, hate every single thing about it, but to be fair, the last episode really kind of killed that.
But yeah, no, literally, the reason why he looks so cheap is so that way then the design can be as simple as it is, and they can focus on other shit like story.
Simple
It wasn't just that. The idea for making him look the way he was because, believe it or not, for its time, they were doing an awful lot of effects.
Yeah.
They really did do things like where he would form like a blade, or he would like jump in front of a guy and like cut the sword down or whatever he had, and the guy would like get cut in half and blood would spray and he'd fall over, or like there'd be like a flying monster and he'd be like, whachee, and he'd like form like a lasery blade thing in his hand and he'd throw it and he'd whip and cut the dude in half, and the 2 foam parts would fall to the sides and fall on the ground. He'd be like, I got that motherfucker. Like, they did a lot of effects that for the time cost a decent amount of money that today you could do at home on Windows Paint or some shit. Like,
Windows Paint shit, you can do it on Mario Paint.
Next. Okay.
You know what? Okay. Because we saw him with cape and without cape, does it get 2 scores?
No, it's the same.
No, it's all
For,
one.
for this, it's just one. There are other Ultramen where it's a different one.
sometimes he's got a cape. Sometimes he don't got a cape.
See, he gets
And
he
most of the time, for me, he's a 3.2.
he gets a 3 with the cape. Without the cape, he gets like a 2.5. But I got
Which
I'm
puts him
gonna-
around a
so-
2.7.
Yeah.
I'll agree with that.
2 point... Okay, so 2.7s.
3.3.
3.3.
Already. Much better than last time.
2.98.
Not bad.
All right. Ultraman Ace.
And again,
Open.
luckily these, since their costumes are a lot quicker.
Helmet.
Yeah, I was about to say, the helmet's the only thing throwing. Otherwise, yeah,
I'm
the
kind
rest
of
it's
digging his
normal.
helmet, actually. More so than I did his last guy that we just saw. His bodysuit is awful. It's just awful, but I'm actually not hating his helmet.
Next.
I know Shane's busy trying to stare at Bulge. Shane always stares at the Bulge.
You like how the Ultraman?
I wasn't until you said something.
Like how he's got the arc reactor in his terrible bodysuit. He's got his nice little arc reactor.
Is that also a callback? Wait.
No,
did
I can't
Iron Man come
imagine.
out
I can't
before
imagine
Ultraman?
that Iron Man is a
I
callback.
thought Iron Man came out in the 60s.
That's a good question. I don't
I
know Iron
think
Man
it
as
did.
well as
Son
I
of a
do
bitch.
most other heroes because I
Probably
don't
because
really.
you don't like him.
Yeah, because I don't really care.
Next.
Oh, that's...
And that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
that's what I
one
mean.
of them.
The show looks cheap, but you got to understand that the effects in the 70s, like I talked about this. I talked about this when we did the Star Trek show. When I talked about on the bridge, episode 3, I talked about the Tholian web, and I talked about how expensive it was to make the web shot. The web shot was ridiculously expensive for its time, and this, believe it or not, this dumb effect that could have been done on Adobe After Effects or something like that, that was probably expensive for its time.
Well,
by the way, Iron Man first appearance was Tales of Suspense number 39, way back in '63.
But he didn't have the arc reactor till he moved on to the classic armors.
Right, exactly.
And even then he didn't have it. The arc reactor thing came way later, and it's been
oh.
more instilled by the movies than it has really by the comics.
Right.
like I said, I don't know much. I never really.
When he
followed-
started out, he looked like a big giant gold bullet.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I remember that look.
And then later on, he was made into like a big. I think he starts as a gray bullet, became a gold bullet. Then he became the more guy that everybody knows with the two like chest panel things.
Yep.
Is it possible that Ultraman took some concepts from Iron Man?
No, see, this is where things get really complicated because there was Marvel influence happening in Japan. In fact, Marvel influence is what built Power Rangers.
Yep.
And you gotta understand that Spider-Man was the first hero that kind of launched the Sentai stuff, and he had the big robot and shit like that. And he was a co-production with Marvel. In fact, a second co-production with Marvel, from what I understand, I believe Battle Fever J was a co-production with Marvel.
Yep.
So there is a lot of Marvel influence in the Tokusatsu Sentai stuff.
Next.
What the fuck
So
is that?
maybe vice versa, that's true too.
Moon Rabbit.
That's a rabbit.
I don't know.
Yes, that's the
guessing.
big, angry, crazy,
guessing. I don't
evil
know.
rabbit monster.
What's his name?
thing.
Carrot, from Dragon Ball.
Carrot cake.
Is that what happened when he went to the moon? Did he mutate into
Dude, that
that?
would be awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my God, there's a tie-in.
Next. Okay.
2. I don't. The bodysuit.
Yeah, the bodysuit
right.
really hurts him.
The
too.
bodysuit sucks. 2's fine. I mean, it's
2.2.
2.7. What about you, Bill Guy?
Oops, I said 2.
Oh, you said 2? Okay.
not bad.
I didn't catch that one, so yeah. 2.23.
Okay.
And hopefully that's enough time for Scott to catch back up from accidentally
So-
closing everything.
Ultraman with Brother's Mantle.
So, Ace Brother Mantle.
You just put a cape
so
on.
now you got the cape. There you go, Shane. There's a second form.
The cape does help.
It does, actually.
It really, truly does help.
It did in the last Ultraman episode, so.
Yeah,
All right,
that's
well,
kinda true.
that's easy. 2.7. Capes really do help.
Ask Lando Calrissian.
Yep.
I'll ask him when I go see Solo.
Dude, he was the first time ever, aside from like Darth Vader and whatnot, he was the first just normal dude in a cape when I was a kid that I was like, dude, capes are cool. Like,
Well, to be fair, Lando was kind of cool, so...
right, but there was something about the blue cape that he was fucking...
And then Vader comes out, and you're like, man, do you make capes look cool.
Vader was cool, but Vader was like a robot man even in the first movie, so
Yeah.
I automatically was like, okay, well, he's really cool. But I never thought that just a cape on a dude was cool. Maybe Superman and things like that.
I mean, like...
But like if Batman was running around in the Bruce Wayne outfit with a cape, it would look ridiculous and I wouldn't find it cool.
Right.
Lando was the first dude,
Lando-
just a dude. That was his normal everyday I'm just a dude suit.
Yep.
And he had the big blue cape and it was cool.
It reminded me
I'm
of...
just a
It kind of
dude.
reminded me
I'm
of
only
Dracula.
a dude.
The way he was dressed.
Kind of.
So, like, I don't know. Lando's cool.
2.7.
Because capes are cool.
Capes are cool. What about you, Bill?
Yeah, 2.5. I gave the other guy a 2. Cape is 0.5 better.
Why are you zooming into...
2.73, and apparently Scott zoomed in on dick bulge. I don't know.
Because
I
we
wasn't
got Shane here now.
looking. Okay, I was about to say I wasn't looking. I was busy doing a tally
Okay.
score.
So yeah, that's it for Ultraman Ace from 1972 to 1973.
I didn't really hate any of it. I mean, it wasn't anything particularly amazing, but
Moving on from that guy, where are we going?
1973 to 1974, Ultraman
Taro.
Taro?
Yeah, Taro.
Mother of Ultra.
Much like the cards, it's Taro.
Mother.
Mama,
Although technically,
They're
that Taro is two words, I think.
baby.
Oh, I love Shredder.
Mother of Ultra.
Oh, those fucking pigtails.
Yes,
Yes, those are
Yep.
pigtails.
those are pigtails with the cape.
And
Yes.
to be fair, you thought pigtails were cool when they appeared on a Power Ranger helmet.
Yeah,
I didn't say it wasn't cool. I just pointed out.
I'm just pointing out, Ultraman is very old.
yeah.
I can't stress enough that if you can't get over, like, this is it, and they always look pretty much like this.
Yeah.
The helmets change a little bit, the bodysuit changes a little bit.
Well, remember, she's got a cape, so
Yes.
the cape helps.
Next.
Yes and no.
Oh,
Put the cape back on.
You need that.
Yeah, you
it.
need that cape.
No, sadly, I prefer that over the cape. Truth
Yeah?
be told, the cape makes her look like she's the main ring caller at a Ringling Brothers
Nah,
show.
man. Nah, man.
Like, literally, she needs to be standing around with, like, a fucking bullwhip and a chair ready to shove her head in a lion's mouth.
I feel like with
Which
the
would be
like-
awesome.
It's like, no, you're the biggest clown
I
in the
feel like
circus,
I feel like
man.
if you put a
No.
red hat on top of her with the cape, I feel like she's a female bison. Of course,
Yes!
Wow.
Yes!
Next.
bison, man.
Next. Oh.
And yes, those are ultra titties.
Yep.
She gets extra points.
You would.
Next.
But then also remember that her name is Mother of, so those are ultra mommy titties,
Ah,
which is
she can bring the
I
dead back to
don't
life.
mind MILFs.
Either that or she's just healing one of the Ultra people.
Yeah, she's healing her Ultra son.
Ultrasound. All right, I can get behind that.
Next.
Zoom out from the face, you look better.
I can't zoom out.
to me, I've always kind of seen Guyver as the dark version of Ultraman.
Yep.
I feel like Guyver would kill them.
Yes.
I've always
Horribly.
kind of seen him as the dark version of Ultraman.
He did remind me a lot of Ultraman. Like,
Yes.
like the design and everything. I mean, other than I don't believe that that's a living suit like Guyver's suit is.
Right.
But
Yeah.
and to be honest with you, they don't have titty shots, so
Next.
they need titty blasters.
I was
Okay.
about to say. I mean, technically, we did just see a titty shot. It was a different. But
Oh,
I mean,
you want to go to the titty shot? There you go. There's a titty
yeah,
shot.
there's some
There's
titty
something
shots.
kind of disturbing about that image.
Yeah.
Anyway, score the mother.
I'm gonna give it a 2.5. I like. I mean, yeah, I guess like Bill said.
Yeah, I'm kind
I
of in
can't.
agreement
I
with
can't
that one.
sit there and say, "Oh,
2.
pigtails look stupid" if I think they look cool on a Ranger.
What you got, Scotty?
2.5.
So everybody but Bill is in agreement. So now I have to do math. Thank you, asshole.
No problem.
2.38.
That's what we do here. Ultraman Taro.
Taro.
Again.
Oop, nope, wrong thing.
I feel like didn't we already do Taro?
No.
No, that was the mother of
Yeah, that was
Ultra.
mother of.
Oh.
Yeah.
Scott got into the subfolder for it.
Oh.
Yeah.
These body suits, though, man.
Okay,
These
let's be
body
real.
suits.
I think that the thing around his neck, on his shoulders, make it look a little bit better.
What is this person's name again?
Taro.
Taro or Taro or Toro.
Doesn't this
or-
person have boobs? You said he. Are those pecs? Or is this
I'm
dude
assuming
a
those are pecs.
man thing?
Because to pull a Shane, I literally look down and I see a slight bulge. So I'm assuming those are supposed to be pecs.
We're gonna go with pecs.
So
Actually, we're-
boobs?
Actually, we're going to go with
Yeah,
the
moobs.
next.
Male boob.
Uh,
That looks better.
Definitely
hold on, hold
moobs.
Yeah, definitely moobs.
Okay, hold on.
Moobs.
Okay.
No, we know now. They're moobs.
And all I know is in the last one, if you would have painted that motherfucker blue, he would have looked like the whatchamajig from God damn it. Why for you to die, brain? The stupid book and TV show everybody's jerking their dicks over. The George R.R. Martin shit I don't give a fuck about.
the Game of Thrones.
Yeah, Game of Thrones. It looked like one of those dumbass motherfuckers.
Okay.
The look is amazing.
One of those like weird frost people.
Are you talking about the fucking White Walkers?
Yeah, them things. Yeah, them dumb-looking things.
Oh shit!
Our friendship just took a hit.
The look was extraordinary.
I don't watch that fucking show.
I should have snapped a picture of that motherfucker.
Yeah, you should have. No, my punk rock instincts kick on shit like that where it's like, oh my god, this is the greatest show ever. Let me sit here and stroke my cock over it. Much like everybody losing their minds because, oh my god, Big Bang Theory ended. What am I ever going to do? I don't know. How's about watch actual comedy?
Next.
Not a show that has a laugh track that you laugh at because it goes so you're programmed to go that shit drives me nuts.
He's hating the things that you like.
Goddamn right.
You're
You're a simpleton on your viewing habits.
This guy
Game of Thrones
is
amazing.
shitty.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah,
It's just I
this
haven't watched any
this
of it.
image makes it look like.
No, I know I would.
This guy's shitty.
Okay, this does suck.
Like,
I don't know. The fact that he's got scuff marks on his knees, I'm pretty sure he was sucking.
yeah, exactly.
Well,
Not that he sucks, but that he was doing some sucking.
Which would mean he sucks.
He was pulling a Kevin Smith and
Because he sucks.
Next.
I don't like it. No, you suck.
Get your moobs out of here.
I thought you looked cool for a second, but then I got over it.
Yeah, I'll kind of agree to that one.
Not digging this guy.
I think he's the worst looking guy.
1.5.
Oh,
At least your pupils.
Look at his tiny pupils.
At least you're not looking at a fly.
on your nose.
2.
Next. Oh god.
What the fuck's going on here, dude? Did you fart?
He's absorbing the energy of the. I don't know. Moving on.
Yeah.
Not so Ultraman.
He's fucking shit, man.
Oh my.
Next.
You don't get a high five. Fuck you.
That's not a high five. He's trying to reach out for you.
Yeah, he's trying to grab a hold of something, Shane. He was already doing some sucking.
He cannot do that with me. He's not cool enough.
Next.
This guy sucks.
Okay.
Well, I got 1.5.
So I got a 1.5, a 2, and a 1.5.
Bill, it's up to you.
I gave him a 1.5.
Oh, it's you.
I gave him the 2.
Oh, it's
I
you.
said he sucked on the
Ass.
second picture.
1.8.
1.88 equals divided by and 1.72. Moving on.
I forgot that you had to divide, so when I saw 6.88, I'm like, no, this guy's not that great. What the fuck?
Okay. Him with his brother's mantle.
With the cape.
Oh,
with a cape.
is it
So
going to make you look better?
No.
No.
I actually think it makes
The
it
cape
worse.
looks if you remove the donkey ears off the helmet and just leave the fucking Sir Kibble knife blade that he could throw like he's in a fucking Kirby game, yeah, he wouldn't look as terrible.
He looks like the shittiest vampire. Give him a 1 now.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with that.
1.
Yeah.
All right, okay, so we're all in agreement. That man was a
Yeah.
1.
Okay, now we got a couple of co-op pictures from Tao.
Okay.
Tao, whatever.
We're probably saying it wrong and people are screaming at us, but oh well.
You see,
I think this is the original one.
Yeah, I think that's OG.
more looking like the guy I remember.
That's what I mean, though. With
He's either-
Ultraman,
He's either
they
the
don't-
original or the second one. So
Ultraman doesn't change. You have to be pretty hardcore about your Ultraman
Yeah.
to really know the differences because they don't change much. Each one has a different helmet and different pattern on the bodysuit.
But the
Otherwise,
color
they're
scheme stayed-
Ultraman.
The
Yeah.
color scheme has stayed the fucking same.
That's
Right.
what I mean.
Maroon and gray.
Exactly.
If you can't sell somebody on Ultraman right off the bat, you simply can't do it.
No.
You can't sway somebody into Ultraman.
Like, let's be honest. You're right. Am I going to go home and watch Ultraman? No.
Right.
Right.
Is it?
But you're also wrong. You are, because
Yeah, 'cause
this
we're
is
gonna
our
have to review
show,
the shows.
and be it tomorrow or 5 years from now,
Okay.
we're gonna have to talk about this.
Okay, let me rephrase that. Am I going to go home tonight and watch some Ultraman?
There you
No.
go. That's
No.
better.
But to be honest, if I grew up in the 70s, I probably would have digged this.
Next.
Shane, we're reviewing
Oh.
Ultraman tomorrow since tomorrow's Mother's Day.
That's pretty cool.
Speaking of Mother's Day,
You're not
Mother and
allowed
Father.
to spend any time with your mother. You must spend it with Ultra Mother.
That's pretty cool looking.
I do like that.
Actually, there's a couple of different fucking stations on like cable lately that I've noticed that they've done weird shit like that.
Dude,
Well,
his
they'll have
helmet-
like random marathons for no fucking reason, just because
Bill-
there's like one character about the fucking holiday
You
coming
said that
up.
he looked like that's where they got the concept for King Cold.
Yes.
But to be honest with you, he's other than the colors, he's reminding me of Garland from Final Fantasy 1.
Yeah, I kind of see that.
Do you not see that?
It's possible.
He's kind of he's
look, there's a lot of reference to. You got to understand when you talk about Tokusatsu, you can lock down these guys' looks and references to all kinds of material.
Yeah.
Yeah, because believe me, it just hit me. If you change out the helmets, you know what this reminds me most of all right now?
What?
And
Katamari.
you also have to understand that a lot of it. You have to understand. You have to understand a lot of the shit that you're growing up with now. They grew up with this, and when they grew up, they made the shit that you then grew up with.
Yep.
Everybody talks about this all the time, and this is something that I don't mean to fucking start a feud, but this is real shit. People get mad when their childhood gets fucked. But understand something. The guys that made your childhood, they don't even have one anymore.
Yep.
Ultraman inspired somebody. Then that somebody went off and made something that became another person's childhood and inspired them, and the thing that they loved is fucking gone.
Yep.
Next. Okay.
Yeah, my childhood is Power
Because
Rangers.
things evolve and move forward and change because the people making them were inspired to change.
Yep.
Next up is 1974 to 1975 with Ultraman Leo.
Astra.
Astra.
Let's hope it's not Astra.
It is.
No, that's not bad.
Oh my god.
That-
no,
that's
his
awful.
fucking face.
Oh, I didn't even notice the face.
Oh my
Okay, fair
god.
All I saw was the spawn leg and like the arms. I was like,
Dude.
that's not bad.
The design on his helmet, on the side and on the top, reminds me of a Zora.
Oh my god.
From
No,
Zelda.
I can ruin this guy for you, Shane.
Go ahead.
Ferengi.
Oh, he does have the ears.
Oh shit! Zero. Thanks for
He's
that.
got some lobe action.
Yeah.
Dude, thanks for that, man. I was gonna give it like a 1.5, but no, fuck that.
And he's got a chain hanging off his leg.
I told you he's got the fucking spawn legs, and then I saw the arms. I was like, that's pretty cool. And I was working my way up, and also, like, look at the face. I was like, do what? Ah, fuck.
He's not very cool.
So
Like
the
his
helmet
chain
sucks.
leg?
The rest of this is pretty goddamn good.
Don't know the. I mean, I guess that makes it easier for the enemy to get you. But I don't know why you would have a chain leg.
Next.
Because
Oh, that's it?
technically
Okay.
speaking, if you
pictures.
throw a
Okay.
kick and they go to dodge it, the chain will swing behind you and they'll smack them in the face.
the bodysuit is fine.
I'm not gonna give it
The
a 0.
chain leg is confusing, but it's there.
The face.
The helmet is so bad.
Yeah, the helmet on this one sucks.
I'm
Two.
I'm gonna
Check
do a
some on this
1.5. That was what I originally was gonna give it. I'm sticking with that.
Oh,
I don't
he's a 2.3 for me.
2.3.
A 2.03. He's not bad, but dear God, that helmet.
Okay, Ultraman King
Oh, the king of Ultramen.
with Ultramantle.
Okay.
So with cape and without cape. Oh God,
Red.
with the red cape.
And Violet.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah. Let's go to the red
Don't
one.
jump the gun, Skippy.
Violet, you're turning violet, Violet. Get out of here.
He looks like the Burger King.
Yeah, he does.
You fuck. That gets a point. I was really going to get
But
this.
Shane, I know you don't want to. Look at his dick. He has a ship steering wheel.
Dude,
Oh, I do like pirates.
he has infinity cock.
Yep.
Well, he's the king.
He serves burgers with his infinity cock.
I don't want to eat at that place. I don't want to eat at a place that has infinity cock.
Creepy Asian king with infinity stone for a dick.
Next.
He is the best.
Oh my god, he's got the spawn cape. What the fuck's going on?
Yes.
Okay, these guys. Okay,
He's getting a little
He's
originally
got fuzzy armbands.
Yeah.
Okay, that's dumb, but I like his beard.
Yes.
He does have
a
a
fucking beard. And
He
the-
does
like
have
his
a
short shorts.
moustache.
He's got his shorts.
Next.
Yes. He rules all.
This seems more modern.
This seems
Yeah.
more Katamari Damacy again.
So good.
This doesn't look 70s. This looks very.
King of all cosmos, please. I want to see a great Katamari. Prince. Ah, fuck. Here we go again.
Okay, this guy is a little bit better. Okay.
Next.
Okay, originally I told him to go. Oh, that's so awesome!
Yes.
Okay, he is cool.
He's got his Green Ranger shield, his infinity dick, his Burger King
He also,
Asian
he also
look.
has a stone on his chest.
Yes. And his arc reactor, and his soul gem on his forehead.
Shit, arc reactor. Hell, that's looking more like Dracula's medallion from the
Well,
old,
why this mother?
Dracula's.
We needed this mother for Thanos.
Yeah, no shit.
Jesus Christ, we probably, you would have beat his ass probably.
Next.
Okay, except for that.
Oh,
that
God.
Okay, that
picture
looks
sucks.
really bad.
Now he looks like they tried to do the Superman and failed.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Okay, I'm not gonna. One bad picture doesn't justify.
Yeah,
all of
exactly.
it.
All the rest of it was too good.
Okay, I'm gonna give this guy a 3.
Oh, I'm
3.5.
0.8.
4.
Oh, 3.8?
Yeah, I was thinking.
Now you're upping it. Okay.
3.8.
So 3.8, 3.5, 4. What you got, Scotty?
3.5.
He's the
4.5.
best.
Well, this guy's winning for sure.
Yeah, 3.7 for the for Ultra Burger King.
With
Ultra
Ultramental
Burger
Red.
King is
So
Now we get to see the
Amazing.
violet.
Yeah, now we get to see
Violet.
the violet.
Violet, you're turning violet.
I already made that joke.
I
Shut
don't
up.
like that movie though. Ooh, I think that makes it look better.
He requires hugging.
Or nipple pinching.
Oh, yes, he could be doing that.
Pinchy.
Pinchy.
next.
Yes.
Okay, Vision.
He is eternity.
He is the king of all cosmos.
No.
You will taste his burgers.
Shane. Glorious.
Oh, it is body.
Yeah,
Okay, that gets points.
but it still can't be as glorious as the conga line, though. There's nothing going to be more glorious than that for the rest of the year.
Continuation of 4.
I like the color of the cape better. Violet's a better color with certain things. But I'm going to go ahead and give it a 4.
That's right.
I'm going to agree with you. I don't do that very often, but I will go ahead.
About the
3.
only thing we've ever really agreed on is that the pyramid is great.
I'm at a 3.
In the show, not in the figure form. No, that's awful. I would not want to buy that fucking thing.
3.65.
Legacy better make it amazing.
Okay. Now
Looking
with-
at
Oh my
the
goodness.
awful
Without
oh my God.
Ultramantle.
Gold Ranger toy, I'm going to say the pyramid has little to no hope.
Yeah.
Oh.
The color
Oh.
scheme sucks.
Why did Robot Kefka lose his cape?
It's without the Ultramantle, so yeah.
I know.
Did he shave his metal beard?
But the rest of the suit looks like Kefka's suit
He
from
needs,
FF6
he
without
needs
the cape.
that cape
Yeah,
so
he
bad.
does.
Cape makes him look more royal, in my opinion.
This guy got downgraded to just a 3.
Yeah.
Is this the only thing we have of him?
Yes.
Of him
3,
without
move
the
on.
cape thing.
Yeah, I have to agree 3. It's the only thing.
What you got, Scotty?
2.
God damn it. Why do you have to be different? 2.75, moving on.
So you need a cape to be cool.
Alright, so that. Take care of the king.
Ooh,
Ultraman Leo.
Jinx. Give me a soda.
And
That's a kitty cat.
Leo.
Oh God. Wait, I forgot you have claws.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, wow, I just looked up because I was playing with the kitty.
Playing with the pussy.
Yep.
Wow.
Leo.
Yep, and now I'm playing with the ass because that's usually what happens after I'm done playing with the pussy.
Next.
I'll agree. I'm an ass. You suck.
I'm still hit and miss with this guy.
Next.
You really suck.
Oh. Yeah, that looks bad.
Get your fucking latex suit out of here.
Dude, I was going to say, he looks like a bondage fail.
Yeah. Yeah.
Agreed.
I agree to that, yeah.
Next.
You're doing fusion wrong.
And cross-eyed, too.
You gotta move the other arm where your other arm is because you're failing at fusion.
All right, give Derpy Bondage a 2.
That's polite.
Give him a 1. Derpy Bondage gets a 1. He sucks.
Oh.
Yeah, 1. Yeah, Derpy Bond. This guy sucks.
Next. Okay.
You couldn't even go through all the pictures before we're like done with this dude.
What do you got, Scotty?
Ass.
Ass.
Okay, 1.88.
Now it's up to you.
Oh, fuck. I don't even know what to rate this guy. Because, again, he is fairly standard for, what we've seen with Ultraman, but at the same time, like, the helmet sucks. Like, the accents are weak as shit.
And, this.
Yeah, and of course, fucking
Seeing it, that's actually what it looks like in the show.
Probably in,
Like, I
probably in the
can't even make-
70s, that's what it looks
I
like.
can't even make mention to like half the fetish models that I know who'd wear something like that because they would wear it 1,000 times better than he would.
I would hope so.
Like,
But yeah,
I tried out for
I gotta
Voltron,
agree.
but I couldn't make a Voltron. I got a stupid face, and me and my friend, Athy, and a Derp, and Herp, and we have Athy Herp Derp.
1.22. Goddamn, here we go again.
We formed Megazord.
he is his own Megazord. He grows.
So what was the total for this thing?
Oh, 1.22 because I gave him a 1.
Okay.
Point.
All right, now we get him with his Ultra Mantle.
Does a cape make you look cool?
Probably not.
No.
Yeah.
Well, okay, it helps.
It helps,
But only
yeah.
because I can't see a lot of him now.
Yeah, all I could see is
No,
comments on his...
the cape is really coming off very bison-y.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it helps me to not see him. And anytime I can not see him, it's a good thing.
Okay, he does go. I gave it a 1. I gave it a 1.
1.2.
Feels like barely better.
He still looks awful,
1.5.
but I don't have to see all of him.
1.5. I'm giving it 1.5 for the fucking bison cape.
What you got, Scotty?
2.
100. Can't go that high. Nothing's
So
worth
He's gonna spend his 6.
Shit! I forgot we do that. Man, it's been a while since I've been
1.
here.
You get 1 per
Yeah, you only
era.
get 1.
1 6 for Rangers. 1 6 for Zords. 1 6 for
Riders.
Ultras. 1 6 for
I
Riders.
don't know. Riders have been kind of
1.6 for villains.
Oh, I already know who my 6
You're
is.
getting
So far-
1.6 for Sailor Moon.
So far of the Rangers, I've debated placing
I'm
my
pretty
6.
Sure I got a 6 for the Sailor Moons, but that's
Villain, I've already got my 6th placed.
What do we have for this?
He got a 1.68.
A 1.68. A very, very quiet 1.68.
I don't know. I'm bored. Yeah, 1.68.
86.1.
And
That's
that's
everybody.
it.
Congratulations.
That's them. We've finished an Ultraman saga.
And that's it because the next Ultraman series after this is a cartoon series. So
Okay, before we
Yeah.
move on, let's talk about this is 1975. So that puts him in league with the Go Rangers and who else? No, I thought 75 was the Go.
Yeah, that is. But then the next one was like 77?
I thought it wasn't until like the
77.
third or fourth. until Common-
JAKQ is 77.
Right, but this is
He
we went up to 75. So the only Leo could actually make it into our count.
Correct.
Hold on, let me. since I got it saved, the other
Yes, that's true.
So it would be this
guys.
Leo dude versus the Go Rangers, but I can't remember who was versing the Go Rangers, or if anybody did.
Nobody
Were
did.
they
That's what's
unopposed?
going to check because I think
Because I thought we had to compare them to
Pictures.
somebody.
Kamen Rider started what, 71, I think.
actually let me check because
Sounds about right.
I think it started in 71, so it was like 4 years before, Go Rangers came out. So I think it competed with that.
So that means we would have to take this awfulness up against the Go Rangers and up against.
show 71.
71, I was right.
So it would have been one of the
But that
previous
doesn't
episodes.
mean-
He has to go up against Kamen Rider Amazon.
Oh wait,
that's
wait.
75.
Amazon's stronger. Ooh.
Okay, so it was stronger and Amazon was 75?
Kamen Rider Amazon was 74, 75, and Kamen Rider Stronger was 75, 76.
So we would have
So
to
this
take.
might just be
Wow,
Amazon.
this is like a 4. This is like
We
going
would have to take Amazon
Stronger
versus Stronger
Versus-
versus Leo versus
Go Rangers. Yep.
That's what we would have to do if we decided to. Who was the best 1975?
Oh yeah, it's easy. Go Ranger. Done. Because Stronger sucks.
We pretty much know these characters. We know Stronger's out.
Yeah.
We know Leo didn't win.
Amazon-
So it would come down to the Riders and the Go.
And it would come down to Amazon, and it would come down to the Go Rangers. And even though I didn't like the Pink Ranger's bug eyes, one helmet doesn't mean I'm going to fucking throw it
Now
on
you
the
remember
bridge.
Amazon.
Oh, I remember.
Amazon's going to have a tough time beating out the Go Rangers.
Especially if you want to get your head uppercutted off your body and stuff like that.
So I'm thinking.
I'm going with Sentai.
I'm thinking that Sentai wins the 1975 era of Tokusatsu, not including movies and all the things we haven't got to, but of what we've talked about, 75 was the year of the Go Rangers. Because it's never the year of the Go, because it can go the fuck away.
Unless you're modding it.
I traded in my entire PSP collection for that thing.
I know.
I wasted my fucking money
Dude,
and
I
my
know.
collection.
Dude, I know. It's a sadness that eats at my very soul to this
Should
day.
have kept my damn PSP. I had a lot more fun with that.
Dude, I know.
I found my Go.
Now we're talking about the Go. I think this episode needs
It's
to
done.
go.
It's done.
I don't know. I've been sitting over here playing Dragon Quest.
So we're done.
Bye.
Hey guys, did you like that podcast? If so, remember to check out fandomnight.com. At fandomnight.com, you can drop a line to this show, or you could check out other podcasts as well. We cover all kinds of topics, everything from comic books, wrestling, movies, TV shows, video games, animes, mangas. It's outrageous. We seem to have a podcast for just about everything, and you have access to it just by going over to fandomnight.com. So check it out, guys. We're going to get out of here.